Yeah, like
Absolutely.
particularly as well. I mean, it's not the best use of the ult, but if he gets dived by two people and just drops, oh, I think we're into Champs League. Yeah, drops the ult plus that slowing circle on ground. I mean, whatever it's called, and that's
Slowing
just
circle on ground.
I mean, that can just buy himself about 4 or 5 seconds more, enough for his team to either engage onto the other team or just come back and peel from.
And then he can shoot his flying arrow in air.
Hmm There we go. Diana banned out straight away by HTC this time. They don't want to come up against that again.
And there we go. We also have a Renekton getting banned out by Dun and the Dream Team, along with Cassidy. They don't want they don't want anything unexpected. So, VSOP, what will he ban next? Indeed, it is just a question. What was the most threatening thing they saw? Obviously, that Diana, the first ban they picked up. Now, was Zac a threat? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Zac, I don't know. I didn't really see enough of that game, to be perfectly honest. I only saw a couple of fights late game where Zac wasn't as big a factor as I thought he might be. But I don't. Did he gank particularly well, sort of early mid game that game?
And we are seeing a Mumu being banned out.
Hmm So it's pretty standard ban there. I mean,
Fresh on the ban.
just one of those junglers you don't want to have to play against.
No, that ult is just so commanding in any team fight.
He's like, love me, don't move, love me. And he's gonna cry on top of them, and he's gonna like roll his head.
Pretty much. And he also has a surprising amount of damage. Like, you never think, oh, 1v1ing in a Mumu, this is gonna be easy, but it's like, he bandages onto you, he cries all over you, and then he like fucking throws his bandages all over you, and it's generally a bad time for anybody involved.
Yeah, and that passive is just so strong right now. They nerfed it because it was too strong, but it's still doing a lot of damage. And he's just having some of the best clears in the jungle right now in Season 3 because of that machete, you know?
Yeah,
the AoE damage
and there goes that Zac ban. So they obviously did not like the feeling of goo all over them in every single team fight.
No, they don't want that slimy stuff bouncing all over them, you know? Absolutely not. So wait for it, gonna lock in on that Thresh, and it's, I suppose it's their turn to have Thresh. A lot of people love Thresh. You know, have you guys seen those Mad Life clips? Where Mad Life just...
Oh, Heckerwin. Interesting. Gonna see how that goes.
Absolutely.
No, I haven't seen those Mad Life clips, but yeah, Thresh is just a dominant support. He's one of the few supports, someone like Blitzcrank in a way, who just can just be so game breaking. Just talking about Blitz, and then there we see it.
Yep, absolutely. And then Dr. Faggot going right back onto that Faggot Rammus. Oh my god.
Yeah, every single time I've seen him play, he's played Rammus.
Maybe he is Rammus in disguise.
Maybe he is. So it's interesting seeing the Blitz pick there. Like the finals of the North American LCS, we saw Thresh actually being given up and Blitz taken instead by GGU. And the way they talked about that is Blitz is a bit of an all-in support. Like, if you miss your hook, you're pretty useless. You don't have that much utility. Like, yeah, you've got a knock up, yeah, you've got a couple of seconds silence, but like compared to Thresh, where Thresh has got the box, he's got the flail, he's got a whole lot of other abilities that he brings to any team fight. Whereas Blitz, if you're missing hooks, you shouldn't be playing him. But GGU was so confident in their support's ability to actually land those hooks, and I think in the actual game, I think he may have maybe missed one. I'm not sure. Didn't see it happen. But like that's the sort of kind of dynamic you have there. Like, Blitz is that hero, that support hero, which is just so powerful. If you're good with him, Thresh is a bit safer pick. Even if you miss that hook, you've still got a lot to bring to the team. So it's going to be interesting to see how the HTC support actually plays with that Blitz, whether they do have that 100% hook rate, which is very hard on Australasian ping.
No, absolutely. And the other thing they mentioned, I think, was that the difference with Thresh and Blitzcrank is, as you mentioned, you know, one's safer than the other, but Thresh brings his team to them, and Blitzcrank brings whoever he grabs into his team. So it's just really depends how you want to work. Do you want to dive their team? You want to go all in? You probably pick Thresh. But if you want to just pick them apart one by one, you probably pick Blitzcrank. You know what I'm saying?
Very interesting Katarina pick here. Like, you've got Triss with her ult, you've got Hecarim charge, you've got a Blitz with silence and knock up. Like, there's quite a lot of ways her ult can be interrupted. So a bit of an interesting pick there. I don't know whether that's actually going to be locked in. Yeah.
I was gonna say he did go cat there, like in a way.
Oh, and it looks like they are going to be locking in, guys. Nidalee and Shen going down for the blue team. So there we go. Down on the Dream Team are deciding to go with that Shen and that Nidalee. Might see a Nidalee mid and a Shen top.
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely.
So am I back now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, back. And
We see how
right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tristana and Lux picked up for HTC. Saw, I think down on the Dream Team used Trish to great effect the other day in their best of 3. So just the ability to shred down towers from long range once to get sort of mid to late game with a big front line. So we'll see if that works out for HTC.
Absolutely, and miss right there on hovering on that cinch. We might see a little bit of a troll today, guys, running around in circles and whatnot.
But the Trist has also just got huge burst around like level 3, 4, 5, especially 6. And when you combine that with the Blitzcrank, like if you get hooked and knocked up, you're going to be burst down. It's going to be a rocket jump into a rapid fire into an explosive shot. And that's a lot of damage. So that's going to be an interesting lane because you've got the Thresh, has a hook, has the Flay, but the burst potential definitely is on HTC's side. Caitlyn is just an amazing early game harasser with her passive, with her extremely long range, with her traps, her net, her Piltover. But Trist is that kind of, all-in big burst, take out the other ADC. So I expect to see a barrier from Wait For It and probably cleanse on Mistrat.
Yeah, and
But once again, cleanse isn't a bad pick for Wait For It either.
As well, we might see Kate. I think the Kate Thresh lane with a little bit of despite Triss burst, the Kate Thresh lane might have a little bit of an early advantage just because of that extra range. I mean, Triss passive takes a few levels to build up to its sort of full effect. But basically, I think bot lane's just going to be all about who can land those hooks between the Thresh and the Blitz. I mean, if one guy's landing hooks, one guy isn't, like, the lane's going to go bad pretty quickly.
Yeah.
No, absolutely no doubt about it.
Okay, then.
And there we go, guys. The swaps are coming out, so we're going to see VSOP on Blitzcrank, Galagege on that win. Dungeon on Lux again, and he didn't do too much of a bad job last game. So I can understand. He landed his light bindings. He had that. He got some good ult stuff. Picked up some kills, but
he did miss it.
On Tristana.
Yeah, he did miss a few sort of critical ults towards the very end there. Hey, so does everyone say too much.
Mm. So the top lane matchup's quite interesting, like Shen versus Singe. Like I would back Shen to win this lane. Run some MR.
Yep. Well, I don't know. It'll be.
If he lands some enemy, yeah.
I suppose. Oh, cheers. It'd be interesting as well to see. I would have thought Shen would run teleport in this matchup. Just actually, I suppose yes. I mean, actually, no. It makes more sense for Singe to have it. So if Shen ults, Singe can just follow him. So we have to see if he's onto that.
He's probably going to look to be quite aggressive early lane because Singe in those early levels. That's the best time you've got to take him out. So the ignite makes sense. Maybe a red pot start, taunt level 1 every single time he's got taunt up, taunt in, Vorpal Blade, key strike.
With the recent nerf to the red pot though, with the 350, that's a big commitment if he goes all in. But
yeah, but it's still pretty strong for those early level engages. And when you're going against a Singed, you want him done early. You want to send him back to base before level 5 or kill him.
Yeah, that's true. Like you don't want Singed just managing to farm out that Tears of the Goddess if they still build that or the Catalyst and then just come back to lane, poison every single creep wave and just have a good time with it.
Out of there. Yep.
It's interesting choice, I think, by Trist here to not go for the cleanse, play against both Rammus and Shen, and also even a Kate trap perhaps. So the Thresh, it just seems if Rammus comes into a team fight and gets the taunt on him, then he doesn't really have much for that next 2.5, 3 seconds. He's just going to be stuck there.
And he's not going to be rushing a Quicksilver Sash.
No.
Yeah.
So we might see Tristana actually play passively during lane, and that might be what the barriers for, just to soak some of that damage coming in, maybe mitigate it and Ignite, but must be feeling really confident that he can make it out of there throughout all that CC.
Yeah, and I guess the
But,
thing is he assumes he's got the Singe to peel from, he's got the Blitz to knock people up, he's got the silence, so.
No, absolutely. And
Have a good day, Uni.
ooh, some really nice skins coming out here actually. Blitzcrank coming up from VSOP
Wow.
and Rocket Tristana, Misrat.
If the game was all about skins, HTC would definitely have already won the game.
Oh yeah, like DUDT, down in the Dream Team, don't even stand a chance if it's down to skins. Not even.
I'm quite looking forward to this jungle matchup as well, by the way, because we've got two heroes here that are both sort of quite move speed based in the jungle. I mean, both Hecarim and Rammus. So, I mean, in solo queue ranked, I mean, we see. Actually, I don't know about the high elos, but we see Hecarim banned out quite a bit. And last I heard, he still had a pretty high win rate. But Rammus is, yeah, becoming once again more popular. I mean, in the ONG, I noticed, I think the jungler for CJ Frost it was playing Rammus a few games. It's a reasonably decent effect.
I'm pretty excited myself for Rammus. Always that jungler that I thought was a little bit underrated. People didn't really pick him because it didn't do too much else other than knock up the initial knock up and the taunt that comes up at the start of the fight, and a little bit of AOE damage. But other than that, not too much else. So I suppose the other junglers just did what he was doing a little bit better.
Yeah, but he did have a bit of a renaissance at one period where people would build armor and something like a Yomu's Ghostblade or Zeals for the move speed. And with the fact that his AD increases with his armor, like he was quite dominant there for a little while. You saw him pick quite a lot and built very high armor, and he actually would do a lot of shooting damage. You see people even going Black Cleaver on him.
Oh, absolutely. And I suppose we'll just have to see what Season 3 has in store for our little armadillo friend.
So we're definitely going to see some level 1 action here. You've got a Blitz and you've got a Thresh. They're going to be looking for picks, they're going to be looking to get some kills, and, down on Dream Team looks a bit split, whereas HTC seems to be a tight ball, and looking like they're going to try get in here and pick up that first blood.
Yeah, a nice early ward going out there from down on the Dream Team, actually just cutting off the potential of that blue invade. They're going to walk right over it now. There we go.
Yeah, so they will see him, and
straight into
will
a
definitely
trap.
see them as well. And now, HTC know as well that, they've seen it. They've seen it, definitely.
And that is a little bit poor, really, by Singe running into that trap. I mean, they didn't know that wall was down, so... And if the ward hadn't been there, that would have just given them vision for free.
And now it looks like they're going to go back to their normal starts.
They have left a ward in it, down under's blue, so they're going to know what's happening.
And that's an interesting thing to point out. Just by the entrance to blue team's jungle there, they've got 2 Nidalee traps and a K trap, so there's actually no way to get through there without triggering one of them.
Absolutely, it's so strong, right?
Yeah, it looks like they're going a long way around though. They might actually pick up the ADCs here, because this has been a popular move, at least by me, going and picking up the ADCs level 1.
Oh, he sees the trap. He sees the trap. Oh no, he.
Yeah, that was not impressive. Oh, come on, yep. He's got the small golem.
I'm gonna call him Hecaloose now.
We're gonna see a fight over the big golem, perhaps. No.
Yeah, that would be unwise. Like, the whole team's there. They've got a Lux, they've got a Blitz. You don't want any part of that. Just get in your lane, get next to that turret. They're not even gonna take red. This is interesting. Like, they're losing, a bit of position. Nidalee's already in lane, and all they got was one big golem.
Yeah, some credit to Down and Dream Team there. They made very good use of their traps to sort of just completely cut off any invade attempts.
Yeah, but like we see Hecarim, he's gonna have to use his smite on the blue, otherwise he's just gonna be ridiculously low. So smiteless blue was given up for a big golem. Mr. Rat getting engaged upon, barrier already going down. Blitz going off to clear that tri-bush. Now, I'm not too sure that was not a good play by LoveVSOP there, leaving his ADC alone that early in the game. Your jungle, your Hecarim, is not going to be ganking for at least another 3 minutes, especially without getting that smiteless. And Heck isn't that super early all-in level 3 sort of jungler. So you could have actually just sat on that and even let that pink ward run down. Or just put a normal ward off to the side of the try to see those Rammus ganks.
No, absolutely, and I agree there. But I suppose there's a little bit of miscommunication between the two. One saying I'm gonna ward, and the other one.
Oh, another nice.
But there goes the death sentence.
So the amount of damage going down onto Mistrat is playing out exactly as you thought. That early game advantage is definitely going to the Kate Thresh combo.
Nice built over Peacemaker there as well.
Very nice piece built over. But there we go. The cupcake has been eaten. He has been stunned, and Mistrat and VSOP are contemplating if they should return back to base before they get taken out under a turret. They don't want to have to give up that first blood right now, guys. But it looks like Magic R is having a fun for all time, just farming up in that top lane.
Yeah, but like if we look at the Hecarim, he's already gone back to base before getting red. Like he got blue Wolves Wraiths and then was forced to go back to base.
Looks like, oh, there is the Ignite. There goes the flash from Dungeon, and he's going back under this turret. So, 2 summoned spells, but 1 on each side. And I suppose a flash is more valuable than an Ignite, right, guys?
Yeah, indeed. But, you know, it's good work from Rammus there, just forcing that flash.
Absolutely.
So, but we're going to see some action again in mid. We've got Hecarim sitting off to the side, but he's under-leveled. Not going to be able to do that much at level 3. Oh, very nice dodge from Slater. Yeah. Flash forced. Will he? Ooh, where's the taunt?
No
I guess
taunt.
they were just a bit worried because you have a horse appearing from the bushes. But that Hecarim is actually significantly behind that Rammus.
And he did actually sprint there for that. A ghost there for that gank. I just noticed it on the side there.
Which is a bit of an interesting choice because generally in mid, like you're coming in with little or no warning.
Ooh, that hook so close, it sort of went right between both Kate and Thresh. If that had hit, that almost certainly would have been a kill.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you got to be watching out for.
And
but this
there
Thresh
goes the fillet. Now we got Mistrat.
And Wait for it still has his barrier, so expect to see them going all in here.
Absolutely. He's going to go right on there, miss the pult of a Peacemaker, but he's going to walk on out. He doesn't want to take too much damage. I suppose Mistrat getting a couple auto attacks off kind of brought it back to even, I suppose. They're kind of on the same about almost 100 health and difference, but they are still up to its heart.
Seen Wait for an almost overcommitted slightly there going for that chest once he got away.
Should have just backed off and got some damage onto that Blitzcrank and not taken that extra damage from his auto attacks.
Yeah, as we see Thresh and Shen and Singe just sort of farming way up top.
Yeah. And so Shen hasn't gone as aggressive as I would have liked to have seen here. He is, you know, getting that damage out on that Singed, but he's gone, you know, health beat level 1, which is not a very aggressive item choice at all.
One thing to note here is, well, there we go. He might actually have.
There we go, the Ignite. There goes the flash.
Ignite. There we go.
Ooh,
exactly. Lovely. And that's what he really needed to do, because it's in those early levels where Shen does have a definite advantage with the amount of damage his key strike does, and also the sustain from that Vorpal Blade. And good use of Taunt to initiate to get that key strike off with no kind of worries there.
Definitely. I mean, that was just... I think Sims was just caught unawares how quickly he dropped. One thing to note, Shen is actually level 6 now, so could probably expect to see an ult from him come out on the next sort of bigging edge.
And I just want to see some really, really interesting plays here, guys. I want to see some global ultimates come down, going ham and shit. All crazy.
I want to see a Shen ult followed by a Singe teleport. That'll be a bit of fun.
Absolutely, and I want to go, everyone just dive bot lane. Like 10 people bot lane. Easy, no problem. Oh, there goes the light biting right now. Slater. Some harass going out. The shield goes up. And Dungeon is having a little bit of exchange. Coming on top of that one, I suppose, to an extent.
And if we look down at the 80 carry CS here, Kate's already built a 20 CS lead, or 19 CS lead, on 20 over the Triss, so that's very big for 7 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and it's reflected in the team totals for gold. But it's interesting that we haven't seen that much action bot lane from the junglers, because until, a good 10 seconds ago, there actually haven't been any wards in these lanes. But we're seeing Rammus coming out.
Oh, there we go. Let's hook.
Very nice hook. But this is actually probably going to end badly for Triss.
Oh, he has Rammus the counter gank. Ooh, they got the
Here
shit
comes
out.
the
That
Shin
one's
They got the
TP.
shit up. But we see a
We can
teleport
get the
TP
song
coming out on the Sin.
Lovely.
Oh no, there we
Very
go.
nice.
Full man gank on bot lane.
And I think that Triss really sort of overcommitted trying to get that kill. I mean, I know his W does reset if he gets a kill or assist, but it seemed very, you know, here's the Haircom counter gank, and the Lux coming down as well. Waitford could be in a lot of trouble here.
Oh no, the Caitlyn trap. Oh.
Oh, he should have flashed Lightning, but still got out anyway. Bit unfortunate, because now they've all left their lanes, they've stopped their farm for a counter gank that just didn't work. So it's kind of like throwing good money after bad there.
We see the Ned's just sort of, I don't know, just hanging around here.
Trying to zone, trying to get some damage in.
Yep.
But that was a very unfortunate set of circumstances for that bot lane. You know, they got the hook off, but it was just at the complete wrong time.
Yeah, I think once they saw that Rammus kick come in, oh, there we go.
Very nice jab.
Ooh.
And that's, you know, that's just another death that, I mean, we have to, like, there was nice credit for those spares there, but it really felt like that could have been avoided.
Oh, completely.
We just see down on the Dream Team picking up a 2k gold early advantage here. Everything's going their way.
And this is kind of what I expected to see. After, you know, the kind of semi-throws in that last game, they probably sat down at the end and were like, ah, that was a bit silly. Let's just focus, sit down, and play the game. And look at that. Magic Car gets back into lane and immediately loses about a sixth of his health from one key strike Vorpal combo.
Yeah.
And that's just going to get worse.
And he's actually skipped the tiers and just gone for Catalyst this game.
So he wants to
Yeah,
get.
which is probably not a bad idea for that health sustain. But he's just popped his ult for not much reason.
Just a little bit of regen, I suppose, but hey, look at that damage that Shin's just pumping out to him. And we see actually Shin just going for the straight Sunfire Cape this game.
Yeah, pretty standard. Like, interesting. Hit coming in bot, steps on a trap, box
Oh,
goes
missed
up.
the grab.
Oh,
And then
nice
we
ult
go
though.
through the onslaught of shadows right onto this. Wait for it.
Here's Rammus.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
nice.
Very nice Lux ult actually. I mean, let's give him a bit of flack last game for missing those, but that was right on target.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
We didn't actually see the barrier from Wait for it on Kate there. I mean, maybe he thought he was dead anyway to Lux ult, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it was a bit of a weird gank. Like, Hick stepped on the trap.
Yeah.
Trist was low. Like, it seemed like it had kind of failed, but then, you know, worked anyway.
We do see Sims actually just starting to pick up a little bit of a CS lead. And Shin can out-harass him at the moment, but I think as this lane drags on, we may just see Singe just clearing every single wave of that poison trail and back it off a little bit. Oh, there we see the recall.
Yeah, and the thing is there's no wards for either top lane, and the junglers just haven't even been there.
A little bit of counter jungling by Slater there, but
Well, he took one little wraith, so really high impact counter jungler.
that 4 gold.
He's making the plays, guys. Don't put him down, okay? His achievements will make the difference.
Funny thing, Blitz's passive just proc Dragon there, so he actually lost about half his HP clearing that ward.
Was it worth Blitzcrank? Was it really worth?
Probably was.
In the
Yeah,
there,
probably
so
was. The less was they have, the better. But now the bot turret is dwindling very, very low, guys, and it's dropping really, really dangerously low. If Caitlyn if they wanted to, they could just go ham on that turret and just pick it up. But it looks like Galagay is there. Oh,
Oh,
they get the
very nice.
Bridge
Oh,
there.
and he's just gonna go down.
Miscrack gonna pick up the kill with the rocket jump, getting in there in the range.
And
Great
that was
play
actually, yeah, that was very nicely played. I mean, they knew Thresholds are going off to clear that pin corner, place the zone down, and they do have that ward down there anyway, but they just knew to get in position, get that hook off, and just drop him instantly.
And they let the ADC have the kill, which is always very smart.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's gonna get Misrat back into the game a little bit more. Now he has a kill, and that's gonna
That's
make up
big.
the CS.
Yeah, we can see him really catch up here. I mean, that Kate's completely zoned against the Blitz here. It's not a whole lot he can do. Oh, sorry, I was actually a couple seconds behind, so... oh, we see a bit of action going on in mid.
Like Galagay going right onto Snader. Snader not able to do too much point blank, but they're gonna be able to hold on that turret in the mid lane. So many traps by this Nidalee. Look at this. It's like trap central.
Yeah, so Hecarim had a very slow start, but he's definitely, like, the OP-ness of his, hero has definitely got him way back into this game. We've seen Rammus, sitting bot lane a lot, but he hasn't actually had that much of an impact apart from the one big team gank on that bot about when Shen just got level 6, when the Blitz hook came out. So, Hecarim definitely making inroads in this game.
Yeah, and as once more, I'd just like to point out what we said previously. I mean, if we look up the top lane, there are no wards at all. Oh, we see a Singe teleport coming down on bot lane here. I think they're gonna all in on Thresh and Gate. Here he comes to the sprint. Nice hook there onto the Thresh.
And the flay and
then
down. Giving ooh, wow, actually
they might actually pick up Kate here as well, unless he can net over the wall.
Oh, the flash.
His net was actually on cooldown, so he did a flash there.
And now they're gonna look to take Dragon.
Dragon. Absolutely, they're gonna. The blue team can see this as well, guys. They do have that pink ward in there, but it looks like the red team have the advantage. They will pick it up. Smite. Pick up
that hook was millimeters away from hitting that Nidalee as well.
I know. Oh my gosh, so close.
And that's just the power of running teleport on top lane. You can make plays like that, particularly on heroes like Singed.
Yeah, and the decision to get the Dragon was definitely the right one. Like, using that teleport just to get the support definitely wouldn't have been worth it, but creating that pressure, making that opportunity meant that the teleport was definitely well spent.
And yeah, they would have been a little bit disappointed to not pick up that cape, but they did force his flash cooldown, which is, a big summon to lose.
Yeah. But I would like to see more pressure on top lane from the junglers, and specifically from the Rammus, because you don't want that Singe getting big. Like, that's going to be a real annoying situation. And you would have thought Rammus would have spent some time getting in there, especially after that first blood, to make sure that Singe stays down.
Just to try and really lock down that lane before, he's got Rod of Ages now, he's going to be very, very hard to push out of lane.
He's just going to walk past the turret and get on the
he may have miscalculated here, though, because he's going to get cut off by Rammus and Ned unless he recognizes quickly.
Yeah, but he's got his ult.
Oh, there we go. Magic are gonna be in the middle. 3 enemy members drilling. Put down solo.
I think he's gonna get taken out by Spear here.
The mega adhesive. Yeah. Oh, Stater gonna pick up that kill with a few swipes.
And that was really a bit of a misplay. I think he just chose the wrong time to try and farm behind the turret there. I mean, the mid was missing, and they had no idea what the jungle was. And again, like we mentioned earlier, they have no wards. A nice hook onto Triss, by Thresh there. So they don't really do anything with it.
And we're seeing the Hecarim coming down, and there's no ward coverage here for down under, so they don't know this is coming. Though Rammus is
here comes a Rammus actually.
But there is that ward in there. Like, he should be powerballing through there.
See, I want to see them set up a counter gank here, because Hecarim should be onto his here actually.
Oh,
they could turn this. They could turn this very well.
Yeah, the bot goes down here.
Nice shot.
Shen is actually there. There goes the final spark. Galagege dropping dangerous little Vanguard has the power ball out of there. And
all 3 members down on Twitch was very low.
Oh, why is the Hecarim still there? Why is he still there?
That
was a complete misplay.
That was very bad there. I mean...
Oh, but the grab of those
nice
Stater right there.
Hook into binding. Oh, you see the Singe actually turn up for this fight. He could clean up here big time if he managed to get just one more flank.
Go, Singe, go, you monster, you. Go in there. He does not have
very nice hit. Oh,
taunted underneath the tower.
He's gonna get
There's
so much CC there.
That fling though, I think he flung the Shen rather than one of the other targets, and it didn't do him much good.
Looks like they could try to get aggressive on this bot lane though. Trying to pick up this turret.
Very dangerous for the Shen there.
Very dangerous. Both of them in fact.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, VSOP. Oh!
Very nice flash by VSOP there.
And very, very good follow-up CC coming out from Dungeon just to protect him.
So if we look at the goal now, the teams are basically dead even at this point. It's only a 1 kill advantage, even in turrets. No turret has gone down yet, so very close game. One thing to note, I suppose, is the kill distribution between the teams. I mean, down on the Dream Team has actually got 4 kills stacked into that Shen, which, it's never bad having kills into someone, but Shen isn't really going to be one of those massive hyper carry champions late game, whereas we see 2 kills onto the Lux and 1 kill and 3 assists onto the Tristana on the other team. And unfortunately, Caitlyn there has 4 assists, no kills. Or he has just picked up an Infinity Edge, so should be an interesting lane to watch.
Yeah, he still has maintained that 20 CS lead from early game.
And actually, one thing to note in mid, actually, which I haven't picked up, is that Nidalee is well ahead of the Lux.
Which is interesting. It's not what you expect at all.
I mean, Lux, you'd think it would be quite a strong farming champion, you know, just wipe out those waves, but obviously Slater
And
just...
here we go. Singed gank is coming in on mid. Just gonna walk in there, see what he can do.
The Shin ult's nearly off cooldown, actually. It's got about 15-20 seconds left, I'd say.
Oh, here comes the Rammus rolling in. Singed is there.
Ooh. Dungeon taking quite a lot of damage from that javelin toss there. No, back out. But it looks like everyone's gone back to their respective lanes just in the meantime. Singe having to go up top just to stop Mango from getting a little bit too aggressive in his tower. His tower taking quite a lot of damage already from the aggression down bot lane. But there goes the fling right into the turret. But Mango don't care. And he's gonna walk on out of there. And he's gonna
Here
recall.
comes the baiting recall.
Will he actually recall? No, he won't.
Nah, he was trying to bait him in, so try to get that taunt onto the turret for the Hecarim to come in. But he knows the Hex there. He's finally bought a ward, so... you know.
Finally!
Well, especially when you've got a Hecarim, you need those very forward wards, because any Hecarim worth his salt will just drop his E, drop his Ghost, come in, and kill you.
And it'll be too late. Once you find out, it's like, oh shit, I'm dead.
Exactly.
We see Lux and they're just having a bit of a fight, and we see Singe teleport down bot again. Well, I'm not sure if he knows that Rammus is there though, so...
There we go,
still not
there goes the Shin ult.
Very nice flash. Very nice
Very
box.
nice threshold.
Very nice box.
But Mango's getting a bit caught out here, but just flash and flash. So...
Shadow dash. Wow, great disengage by
Oh, wait for it. What's
Wait
he
for it.
doing? Getting that damage on that Hex for little...
got caught out.
much.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And they've actually timed that perfectly for it just as Dragons come up, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Slater's putting pressure on mid though, so it's not the end of the world. He got a turret, he might get another one.
no,
Which-
that threshold was actually a very nice disengage
Red team has
tool by
slain
down on
the
the Dream Team there.
But yeah, Slater's just going to get the second turret. So 2 turrets for a kill and a dragon, not the worst.
Red team's turret has
Yeah,
been
just
destroyed.
kills it. Oh, and he's
Oh.
just got the Lux. And that's why I like watching Slater play.
Oh, 1 out. Just straight up 1 outs.
Yeah, I think Lux just thought he could sneak through that rush there and drop a blinding some shields, but just took a javelin to the face, right into Cougar bunch of
Fury
moves.
swipes.
There he goes.
Fury swipes, man.
Yeah, so they're going to get bot turret now. I would have liked to see a bit more defense on that. Because it could have been
Team's
saved.
turret has been destroyed.
We have to say that Shen's doing a very good very good job of using those ults to try and cancel out those ganks by Singed. We see it.
Ah, VSOP. There's a ward and you're standing on top of it. And there's the cupcake trap. And he has to force himself back out of there. But there goes the rocket jump right at the wait for it. Misstrike killing him.
Kate will win the fight at this point in time.
Oh yeah, 1v2.
He's got a red pot up.
Outs.
He's got a Doran's. And he's got IE versus Blade. Here comes the hook. Oh. He does not want to overcommit. Lux is on the way.
Nice dodge there. Hecarim coming around the back here actually.
Oh, there we go. There
I
goes.
think down on 3 team were just a bit too far pushed there.
Yeah, and
There's the
it
attack
seems
on
to be a
outside shadows.
reoccurring thing this game.
Right into Liam. Liam has to be forced out of there. And they're just not willing to go a little bit too more ham on him.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Interestingly there that he didn't decide to commit though, because he knew Shin was top and he knew Rammus was mid. I would have thought the hit could like possibly pick up that thresh kill.
I think he was just worried because he didn't know what Slater was, didn't want to get like 1 out.
It's no bot turret as well.
Yeah.
Did seem when you've got 4 members of your team down there.
But yeah, I mean, Hick just basically snuck around the back there. He did walk over a ward as well, and just picked up. Like the kill did go into Blitzcrank, which HTC isn't going to be too happy about. But a kill's a kill at the end of the day. We see Rams coming for a gank here on Singed.
I think this is the first time, apart from when Nidalee came as well, he's actually come top.
Yeah, it's not going to be too effective though.
It's too late. Singed has got Rod of Ages, which has got a significant amount of ticks on it. It's nearly full. And he's got a giant spell. So soon he's going to have allies.
Yeah, it seems to be building towards that. And if we just have a look at his gold, it's not too far away from it. About 300 gold away.
Looks like Magic are trying to push up this top lane with Dungeon right now. Dungeon gonna throw the Lucent Singularity, push Mango out of there, but seems like he's just giving up the turret, just letting them have it because he can't do too much against a 1v2. Ooh, Slater trying to throw some poke down the mid lane.
We see Shen actually building into Trinity Force here. Perhaps he decided to pick up some damage because of the fact that he got all those early kills on his first team.
No, absolutely, and you know, I suppose the Sheen really does wonders in combination with the Vorpal Blade and Key Strike.
Oh, we can see a fight over blue buff here.
Oof, Dr.
Oh,
Faggot
just indecision from Dr. Faggot.
being a little bit faggot himself.
Ends up picking up blue anyway, or for the Nidalee, which is big.
What is this
Oh,
blitz
okay.
doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing with this up?
Unfortunate
Oh,
silence there.
nice ult.
Oh,
And we see the Shen ult coming on to wait for it.
Dungeon picks up Slater. Slater gonna go right down there. Galagege and
HTC
I'm gonna
have
go
the
right there.
drop him here actually. The Singe ult goes out. Another nice box from Liam on Thresh there, but he's going to be taken down anyway.
Ooh, we might see HTC have the better of this game today, guys. So it looks like Magic Art's gonna push up that bot lane real quick now, and the rest of HTC, HTC are gonna go down mid lane, push it up, pick up that tier 1 tower down mid lane, and hopefully maybe push up that tier 2 tower.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, we were saying, like, what's the blitz doing? But, like, better him getting caught and getting all the focus on him than anybody else in the team.
No, absolutely, and maybe that was all planned. Maybe they were just like, oh shit, bait it now. And then
No, I don't think so. At the end of the
maybe.
day, if you've got a blitz, you want to be initiating with the hook, not the fail, just getting taunted. And unfortunate whiff on the Shen taunt there.
Yeah.
And on that previous fight as well, he managed to. The Caitlyn actually ran into the brush in order to get more hits on Blitz, and that just set up the Heck ult, which fed both the Nidalee and the Caitlyn. And that Shen ult came in, but it was mainly just a positioning thing. It didn't really shield any incoming damage that he was taking. But I suppose he had to be in there. And then Lux ult managed to hit 2 people as well, so what seemed to be Blitz getting caught out, just HCC managed to turn around quite well. See a bit of a lull in the game here, although Shen seems to be pushing out top with Nidalee. And they probably, that tower just one hit for death, so that's about to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, like, a key thing to look at is Nidalee's CS, like, just absolutely dominating Dungeon. 83 CS ahead.
He's 1,000 gold here actually. I think Dragon's just come up, so we may see another fight over that.
It would actually be nice to see Down Under actually commit to the objective here, but what's wait for it done?
Well, the Shen ult is up actually, so we'll have to see if they try and make a play here.
It doesn't seem like it.
No, they just seem to be too slow. Well, the Raven's going down.
Oh,
Not a bad hook
bit of a
there.
hook.
Red team has slain the dragon.
And that's 3 dragons in a row to HCC.
And that's given them the gold lead they have right now. It's like 3k gold in difference. HTC are ahead of them. It's going to be the same case as last time. It just really comes down to who makes the mistakes first.
Yeah, they've coordinated 2 really nice Singe teleport games on bot combined with just a sync in with the dragon respawning, and then they just managed to pick it up again. So we have to say they've done a lot better job than Down on the Dream Team of controlling objectives this game. Although we've seen Nidalee pushing mid again, and they're gonna have to react to that.
Yeah. That's always so annoying. Like, you've made your big play, but you've grouped up and then, they're pushing mid.
Shen ult is up here. It's probably gonna come down. Here we go onto Kate. Can they burn him?
Enough.
Oh, they burn him down too.
And the problem here is the Singe is going to be able to stop this Nidalee's push.
Misrat going in hard for this kill here.
Actually, Slater does not care. He's just taking down mid turret. Huh.
Doesn't
Very
give two
nice.
shits right now.
But unfortunately, the Rylos is out, and he's dead.
He's dead, and Sims actually has teleport up here, so we'll have to see if they go for bot inhib. Because Kate's down for another 15 seconds. Oh, I suppose Heck has recall though.
Which is a bit of a misstep. I would have just
Yeah.
been going.
I would have actually,
absolutely hard on the spot turret.
I would have liked to
the
see.
teleport.
Oh, here comes Sims teleport. Cool.
Oh, and they're backing out. But like, are you really that afraid of a Shen, a Rammus, and a Thresh?
Oh, here comes the Kate. Nice
Yes.
on the
Very
point there.
nice. Very
Can't come
nice.
out into attention. Magic are having to
Shen's-
force away.
Shen's just
Good
absolutely getting rolled by
Oh, that's a bit of a throw there by HTC. If they take out the Singe as well. Oh, he managed to get the sprint up. Will he be able to run away?
He's powerballing in the Rylos.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. And he managed to dodge the thing there.
Oh, grab way
nice.
onto
Come on,
Dr.
where's
Faggot.
the taunt? Oh, he doesn't have any support. I assume they're just going to go absolutely gangbusters for mid. They've got 10 seconds to do something. There's no mid turret. They're probably not going to have enough time to run up there and get it.
I really feel like Singed just put off that teleport a little bit too long. I would have liked to see him, as soon as he killed that Nidalee, maybe clear one wave or half a wave and just instantly drop that teleport. Back when they sort of going for Baron here, actually.
Yeah, their jungle isn't there, and Heck has his ult up.
And yeah, so if we... I mean, this is a chance for Heck to make a big play here.
Big steal. Like, he just needs to sit over the back, ult and smite. His team's coming.
That Rammus isn't even close. I mean, oh, he actually gets taunted.
Yep, that was a good
Both
call.
of them.
Yeah.
Don't want it getting stolen off you and then having the whole team engaging on you. And Mango looks like he might be getting caught out here, but very nice lantern.
Oh, nice lantern.
And that's the
Perfect.
first time we've seen lantern used to good effect in this game.
Yeah.
Perfect lantern. BSB
But let's
stringing
be
out
honest.
I save you, bro. Got your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hecarim played that a little bit too aggressively in my mind, because I mean, they had...
Like, he had to be in there. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if he wasn't in there, they would have got Baron, which would have been even worse. But he could have played it a bit more safely. Because at the end of the day, he had his ult to get out. He knew
Yeah.
that. He tried it, but just got murked.
Because they did have that ward, they did see Baron's HP, so I felt like, you know, he could have just left that a little bit longer before he actually won, because he tried using his his charge to run past him and just ended up getting taunted and killed. Because his team was collapsing down and Rammus was still miles away. I felt like if he'd sort of just held back a little bit, they might have been able to drop just a full engage onto Baron Pit.
And the Down Under Dream Team really did nothing with that 4v5 situation anyway, so it wasn't a huge loss. It's just a bit of gold.
Yeah.
But I guess it did go into K. Happening. Hopefully Hecarim's going to give this red to Trist.
Oh, but it looks like Magic are getting a little bit focused down
Could be in
mid
trouble
there.
there, actually.
He's in the hole. There goes the taunt right onto him and
Yeah,
double
there goes
pushes
the
it
dead
right
end.
down.
I mean,
Gonna get picked up down mid lane. Now they're just gonna shove this inhib, and by the look of it, they're probably gonna get it. Oh, great ultimate, great final spark. There goes the onslaught of shadows right onto the 4 members of the enemy team. Galagege getting forced backwards. There goes the space mist at Mr. almost saving.
Oh.
And there goes
Low
the box.
fall.
gonna get caught out
There
as
goes
well.
the devastating charge right onto Dr. Faggot. There goes the rocket jump right onto Mango. Mango getting knocked
Wow.
out, picked up by Lux with the light binding. So much damage coming up from her right now.
And they didn't even get the inhib.
Nope, they didn't even get the inhib. 4v5
That-
as well.
that's just poor by, in fact, our Skype call crashed for a second, so I missed the very start of that fight, but that just shouldn't have happened. Like, there was no turret, it was 5v4. I mean, they should get either Baron or mid inhib off the back, it was still possible to go. No, they won't get both.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, Dr. Faggot caught out of position again. Like, this turret's just going to go down. And then inhib's going to go down. And then we'll see where they go from there.
Blue team's turret has
I have a feeling they might just take this inhib, then get out as quickly as they can.
They've got vision on Baron.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Down under doesn't.
And they've got a HTC actually has a nice way of pushing bots. So if they start up a sort of Baron dance here, or Dragon's just come up as well, they may head for that. Actually, I don't know if it's just come up, but it's up again. We see, I don't know, Extra's going to recall.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry, actually that pink ward's actually, down inside, not the other one. We see an Oracle's on Thresh here, just wanting to clear out some wards. And Singe may catch him out if he's... No, doesn't want to risk it. Oh wait, hold up. No. He's just going to dance around a bit. Yeah, so what looked to be a huge advantage for down on the Dream Team with that pick on Singe and the open mid inhib just turned into a disaster, really.
Be interesting to see whether they actually get onto this hat count. Any power balls pass?
Singe teleport is up, so if the fight goes down, he'll be there.
This is just another dragon down.
It's another dragon.
Red team has slain the dragon.
We see Nidalee there, like one thing to note is that's what some good players do, like you never just idle in lane, she just went and picked up big golems there after Singe was pushing the wave. But I mean, giving up another, I think that's 4 dragons in a row for HTC, and that's big. I mean, you really have to think that if Down on the Dream Team had got sort of 2 of those, or at least tried to contest, that this game would not be this close.
Absolutely not. And maybe we're trying to see.
Very nice flash hook there.
Oh, here comes the I expect to see Singe teleport come down. Oh, yeah, here comes the teleport.
There goes the bot.
And Nidalee's not there, actually. Nidalee's only just getting to the fight now. This is going to go very badly for Down on the Dream Team.
Heal goes off into wave for it, but he's not getting out of there.
I'm not actually too sure what he was doing there, because he's a bit out of position.
Magic Guard's gone down, but Mango.
Mango's gone down.
This might be GG.
Wow, and see that Trish just shred that Nidalee. And that's game, that has to be game over.
Yeah.
Looks like this might be GG, guys. This might be the second game down and the first win for HTC in the best of 3 series. HTC and Down on the Dream Team just 1-1 right now. And, oh, well, 1-0 right now. It might be 1-1 after this, and it looks like it will be GG. Well played.
Yeah, very well played by HTC. They kept that pressure on those objectives. They got the gold onto the ADC, singed to some very nice teleports. And Hecarim, although he had a very, very slow start, playing his hero to, full capacity.